Dear students, in our previous class we have discussed about invoking functions by passing references. But in today's class, we are going to discuss about invoking functions by passing pointers. Here one difference is there. While invoke a function by using parameters, there the actual parameters, the formal parameters will store the address of the actual parameters. But in the same way here, look here, when the pointers are passed to the function, then the address of actual arguments, there the address of actual parameters, but here the address of actual arguments in the calling function. The function which is called, in that function the address of actual arguments are copied into the formal arguments. Here the address of address of actual arguments in the calling function are copied into the formal arguments of the called function. This means here by passing references, invoking function by passing references, there the address of actual parameters are copied to the address of formal parameters of the calling function, but here the address of formal arguments are copied to the address of actual arguments in the called function. So this is the difference. Here in both the cases same thing is there. There also original values are not copied by passing references, and here by passing pointers also original values are not copied, just the references are copied which are passed with the help of the pointers. So this is called as invoking function by passing pointers. Come, now I am going to write a program of swapping two values by using pass by pointers. Now this is a program to swap values of two variables using pass by pointers. Come, now I am going to write the program so that you can understand the concept of pass by pointers. Take it as hash include iostring.h, then hash include conio.h. First is iostring.h, then the next header file here is the conio.h. After that, start the main function, void main. Then starting the main function here, void swap. Now two variables, that is int, here we are using pointer, so the pointers can be identified by s. Then int pointer y, semicolon. Now take two values for these two things. Int a equals 10 and b equals 30. B equals 30. Now start working on it. Cout, original values. What are the original values? A is 10, B is 30. For that we need to give output and input. A equals. Okay, then A and then B equals. Okay, after that B and L. This is the first thing. Now we need to swap values. Swap. Okay. Two values we need to swap. X and Y. The value of X is swapped with the value of Y. And percent X is swapped with and percent pointer Y. Then semicolon. Okay, here values are swapped. Now this is for input, reading the same values. Then swap. After swapping, we need to print the swapped values here. So for that thing, see out values after swapping. Values after swapping. This is double quotes. Values after swapping. What are the values here? Now see out value of A is. Okay, value of A is, this is for output, then for input A. For input and okay, value of B equals, okay, then B. After that end line to come to the next line. Okay, here the main working has completed. The main working of program is completed. Now do value interchange. Okay, then void swap. This has to be taken as same this function int okay pointer x. Okay, first one is the first thing is pointer x swap and then int pointer y. Now what to do? Take one unknown variable, that is int 10. Take integer type 10, an unknown variable. Now assign the value of temp to pointer x. Temp is equal to pointer x. Okay, then assign the value of pointer x to pointer y. Pointer x is equal to pointer y. And now assign the value of pointer y to 10. Pointer y is equal to 10. If we follow this procedure, then the values are swapped. Don't get confused. In the previous program, which is invoking swapping two values by using references, okay, there we have not used the pointer, just we have used the values, because there values are swapped with the help of references, but here values are swapped with the help of pointers. So for the thing we are using pointers, pointer x and y. Wherever you see the asterisk mark, think that it is a pointer in a program. Okay, understood? Now come write output for this program. Output will be like this. Output. First, what we have read? Original values. Original values. Okay, what are the original values here? The values which we are given, those values are called as original values. A equals 10, B equals 30. Then here A equals 10, then B equals 30. Okay, then swap. After swapping, here what we have to check for? We have to check for values of the swap. The output will be like this. Values after swapping. Okay, the values will be printed as see A equal to 30. The value of A, B will be swapped with value of A, and value of A is swapped with value of B equals. Like this, you will get the output of your program. So, dear students, hope you have understood the concept of invoking functions by passing pointers. Now we have left with only two topics, that is memory comes, memory goes, pointers and objects, and the last thing, this pointer. In our next class, we are going to discuss about all these things. On these topics, your chapter, that is pointers, is going to be completed. If you have any doubts regarding today's class, you can ask me personally. Thank you.